Hi guys, and welcome to my showcase and tutorial for Resource Bags. Resource Bags is a plugin that allows you to create custom backpacks that will allow for higher stack limits of whitelisted items. Bag profiles are fully customizable, allowing for the creation of bags that will suit your service requirements. Bags can also be locked behind permissions, preventing players without the permissions from equipping or using the bag. Okay, so there are two ways to get resource bags. The first way is through a loot container, and the second way is through a crafting system. So if we look at a container here, we can see we've got a farmer's backpack, which I've just found. So if I loot that one there, that one's the one that lets you store seeds and food and cloth and stuff like that into it. And the second option is through crafting. So you can click open up the web repair bench, click the craft button, and these are the options for crafting the backpacks. Now one of the cool things with crafting backpacks is you can actually customize the item and set the costs based on the amount of slots that the player wants to have in the bag. So for example, if I want to create myself a 4-slot bag for whatever reason, I can do so and craft it. If I have enough scrap, which I obviously don't. So if I click farmer's backpack, check it down to like 4 slots. Now I'm missing cloth. Okay. There we go. Alright, so we crafted our 4-slot farmer's backpack, and it's going to be exactly the same as the 12, except it's only going to have 4 spaces. So this is one I've got at the moment, which is the electrician's backpack, and the way it kind of works is my stack limit is fairly vanilla, so you can see it's currently at 5, but when the item gets put into the container, it increases the stack value by the value specified. So you can see here the item splitter, so the splitter is there, it's 3 times. Now if I look at another type of bag, so if I grab myself a little bit more cloth, some more scrap, and craft myself a stonecutter's backpack, this one here allows for 5 times the amount of stone to be stored. So if I throw this on the ground, chuck this one on, now I can put in larger stacks of stone, whereas my actual stack limit is only 1,000, so it's going to take 5,000. Now one thing that is worth noting, if you're running a stacks plugin, I've tested it with stack modifier, but basically it should inherit from whatever your modified stack value is. So for example, if you have a 2 times stack limit on stones for all containers, then this will then multiply that 2 times the value rather than the default 1 times value. It also prevents you from putting items that don't belong into it. So you can see here it's just throwing things back into my inventory. It's not letting it in. And that's the same for when the item's on the ground here too. So you can see I can still put in items that match. Opposite way. And they'll still stack as per normal, except when you drag in massive chunks. But it won't let me put in items that don't belong. And that's the long and short of the plugin. So basically, it allows you to create these custom bags, and the cost for these bags as well can be customized. So you can basically set. You have 2 elements. You've got the static cost, which is the base value price, and then you've got the slot cost. So this is accumulates for each slot that you add onto it. Supports custom items as well. So if you wanted to create, unique custom items that can be used to create these slots, you can, and the plugin will be able to leverage those to make backpacks. And these are all permission based as well. So if you want to set a permission up for these bags and then allocate those permissions, for example with my professions plugin, if you only want to allow the stonecutter's bag to work with the mining profession, then you can block it behind a permission, so anyone who doesn't have access to the mining that permission can't use the bag. So you can do a lot of cool stuff with it. Really customizable, and I'm really keen to see what you guys make out of it. Anyway, hope you enjoy.